Hello, my name is Earl Teets. I'm the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach and author of the HomeBusinessHelper.com. What I have for you on this video is going to take a little bit of time, but what you're going to find is some solutions that will help you in life. Maybe it's an income solution, maybe it's a health solution, maybe it's just a better way to save money on the food bill that maybe you weren't quite thinking of. Either way, there's some major solutions here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my own story with you of how this has impacted my life and why this opportunity is probably the best opportunity you're ever going to see in a lifetime. So with that being said, my name is Earl Teets. I'm from Troy, Montana. My wife and I have gone through some struggles in life, but we got a good start early. I go back 20 years in the home business industry, and what I'll look at is, where was I? 21 years old, I had come out of the military, and the only skills I had was I knew how to kill people, and I knew how to follow orders, and there really wasn't a whole lot of skill level for that. Thank God my dad was an entrepreneur, and he owned a restaurant, and when I was a kid, instead of playing all summer long, I worked all summer long to learn the trade, and I could go cook. So I was working at a restaurant called Skipper's in Spokane, Washington, when I saw my first opportunity in the home business industry. What I saw was something phenomenal, because I knew something that my dad taught me as an entrepreneur. He said, "Son, if you always do what you've always done, what you're going to get is no fun." It's kind of like the saying, if you continue to do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. That really made sense to me. My dad had a degree in business from William and Mary College, and he started a restaurant in Loon Lake, Washington, and 90% failure rate right there in 5 years or better. Well, he ran that place and sold it for like 3 times what he bought it for 14 years, so he wasn't a dummy. I studied a lot from my dad, and I took his advice very seriously, and I looked at reality of where was I in Skipper's. I was making $3.25 an hour minimum wage, and my living expenses were $7 an hour. I was 50% almost behind on my income right out of the gate. With a new baby and a wife, is that really where you want to be? Well, I looked at, if I worked my way up to management, I did a promotion to manager. Now I have to work 80 hours a week instead of 40, and when you figure out what I'm making per hour, it's about the same. So I knew I was trapped. I had to do something different, or I was never going to accomplish anything. So I followed my dad's advice. I studied the best, and I duplicated what they did. At that time, 20 years ago, I plugged into the lead orthopedic surgeon in the United States, a little Jewish guy by the name of Fred Davis. In fact, I spent my 21st birthday at a house plan in a home business opportunity with Fred Davis, learning from him instead of being bellied up to the bar. But unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough to stay steady with what he was teaching me. I got upset with the company when they changed their compensation plan and cut the earnings for the same amount of work in half, and I went to a different company. And I worked with this company and got real successful with them, and I created some pretty good success. And all of a sudden, that company filed bankruptcy. What did I do? Well, at 26 years old, I decided I'd missed out on life being the good boy and never partying, never going out having fun, and by gosh, I deserved to see what I was missing out on. And folks, I made the wrong decisions. I got stuck in the booze, I made some wrong choices, and here I am, homeless. My wife and I are living out of, really, you consider homeless, but we had about a 30-foot camper that we were living in. It was over 30 years old. And when you stepped up to the toilet to lift the seat, I fell through the floor, and the toilet's right here on my chest. So if you can understand what it's like to be that far down, imagine my child support at the time was over $20,000. And so I'm garnished. Any job I get for 50%. What jobs are available in the small town of Troy, Montana? Well, I could work at the gas station. The problem is I'm overqualified. And even if I worked at the gas station at that time, minimum wage was $5.15 an hour. Wow. At 50% wages garnished, that's $2.50 an hour. Is it rocket science? Why it's so hard for a guy that has bad credit to get ahead in life, folks? Think about what I'm saying. What I did is I found a solution. I understood entrepreneurship, and in 2009 I found this company, XFuse. I met a friend of mine by the name of Eddie Freeman. I watched him go from zero to over $1 million with this company. And what you're about to see, it's life-changing, folks. Think about what I'm saying. XFuse is a second-to-market health and wellness company. Now, why would you want to earn a home business in health and wellness? Bottom line, the top economic forecaster in all of history says health and wellness is where the money's at. That's where the big boom is. And when XFuse started, I believe it was 2007, what they did is they looked at history, because history always leaves clues. And you look at noni juice, you look at mangosteen juice, and you look at acai juice. Those were the three in health and wellness with concentrated products at $7 to $12 a day that created the most success in the entire planet. So what do? Well, you follow W. Clement Stone's formula. If you could take a product many people use, make it better, charge less money for it, well, then you're guaranteed success. So let's get to the point. The first product is a transfer product. All of XFuse products are transfer products. And they got that way because we're 7 years old, we're debt-free, we're global in over 10 countries in the United States, independently owned. We're located out of Palm Beach, Florida. So, or I believe it's West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm from Montana. I don't know the area down there. Folks, products, they're solutions to the problems people face. Now, what I'm talking to you about is powerful, because if they're not interested in your business and you got a solution to their problem and that solution's going to pay you every month for the life of that account, that means your chance at creating some secure income, simply exposing what you have to others, is pretty darn good. In fact, national averages show out of 10, you bring 2. So think about what I'm saying. That's pretty powerful. 7 Plus, why is this product what created the success with our company? Think about it, folks. It's not rocket science. The baby boomers are the largest spending power in the history of the planet. And when you turn on the television set and try to watch a program on TV, you'll understand where they're spending their money, because you can't see a program without a commercial for the latest and greatest prescription pill that's not a cure, that's usually full of more side effects that are far worse than the conditions that these baby boomers are spending for these pills. And they're spending $10 to $30 per day for these pills. Now, I can't call XFuse products a cure or make any claims, but I can tell you this. What if you saw a solution that was natural and there's no side effects and the cost is only less than $2 a day? Folks, that's what created the success. 7 Plus was a combination of those 3 superfoods that created the success and 4 more that experts had seen results with worldwide. So it's a great product. And as you can see, this is a product, they're already spending money on something, it's not working very well, so the solution is to save money with something that will give them results. If they're not interested in a home business, that's a great position to be in. Now, let's look at the next product, Greenzilla energy drinks. Folks, energy drink market is billions and billions of dollars a year. The truth about the energy market, I can't talk about without them coming after me. So what I can tell you, you've seen the news of what those energy drinks are doing to our children. So if you look at that from W. Clement Stone's formula, take a product many people use, make it better, charge less money for it, and you got it made, right? So let's take a look at that. If the average price of an energy drink is $1.50 to $3 to even $5, and they're drinking 3, 4, 5, 6 of them babies a day, how about 29 cents? A liquid energy drink in a food-based form, completely good for the body, completely delicious. There's no added junk that's not supposed to be in it. In fact, the banned substance control group approved it so professional athletes can use it, because not only is it an energy drink, it's a hydration booster. And if you're over 35 like I am, and maybe you have some arthritis or things aren't quite right in your body, if you're not properly hydrated and you're trying to sleep at night, that's when those lovely leg cramps come up and, oh boy, they wake you up, send you right out of bed doing the dance. Some of you know what I'm talking about. $2 a day, that's a third of a pack of cigarettes. Think about what I'm saying, folks. You've got a great solution to help people solve their problems with. So when you look at Greenzilla Energy Drink, it's a phenomenal product. You've got a solution to a common problem. If they're not interested in a business, they're going to like that. Now, there's two products. If they decide they don't want to build a business, that's $10 per product per month for the life of that account. Instant residual income without needing thousands of people in your downline and $2,000 a month in volume before you qualify for the residual income. Isn't that great? Think about what I'm saying to you, folks. We're going to get to all the pay in just a minute. Let's look at Shapeway. Okay, it's not rocket science, folks. When you take a look at where society is in America today, 3 out of 5 Americans are overweight. I'm one of them. Anyhow, let's take a look what the problem is. 90% of them fail at losing weight because the weight loss method was not natural or too expensive, or they needed exercise and they didn't get it in. So imagine this. You can take what you're already spending. If you look at food, which is the problem with being overweight, right? You take one meal and you put the 4 basic food groups on the plate, not even prepared yet. You're looking at a cost of an average of $12 to $15. So let's take 12 on the low end and compare it to our solution with Shapeway. 100% vitamins and minerals and daily requirements for your nutrition. On top of that, extremely sought after ingredients. Do a Google search on Garcinia cambogia. Do a Google search on raspberry ketones. Do a Google search on chromium picolinate. These are very powerful ingredients into that shake. Who doesn't need prebiotics and probiotics and a complete matrix of fibers? Am I catching your attention? A very delicious shake under $3 to give you more nutrition for less money and even more convenience. That's a solution to anybody's problem. That saves the consumer transferring their spending from one meal a day at $12 to $15 on the low end, 12 to 3, $9 a day times 30 days. That's $270 in potential savings by transferring your spending to better nutrition for less money. There's nothing like a good solution like Shapeway. I mean, after all, with clinical testing and university study from places like Georgetown, XFuse didn't fool around, folks, to bring you the very best. Let's take a look at the next one, the coffee market. Folks, look at history. Success always leaves clues. The most successful chain of franchises, McDonald's in the service industry, right? What would make this chain successful of billions and billions of dollars change their whole marketing concept to something better? A little company called Starbucks. They should call them $5. Thank you, Corey, for that, by the way. But $5 is about what it costs for 1 cup of coffee, and they sell millions of them every day. So take a look at the results. At that price, you drink that latte that's full of sugar, full of all the stuff your body's not supposed to have. You destroy your immune system, and you spend over $5, sometimes 2-3 times a day to do that. What's the solution? Imagine coffee that tastes delicious, completely healthy with you. More ingredients that you can research. Again, Garcinia cambogia. Do that, a Google search on it. Raspberry ketones. And doka dami, or some kind of mushroom you can see on our websites that I can't pronounce. And it tastes delicious. You won't see a healthier coffee. Coffee has graduated, folks. And when we're talking less than $3 a day to the Starbucks $5 a drink, look at the solution to the problem. Now look at it from a business standpoint. Maybe you don't want to explain all the ingredients. Maybe you don't want to talk about health products, but who doesn't drink coffee? And if you can help them reduce their monthly spending and give them a product that's going to keep them healthy and around their children longer, that's a solution for everybody. So you've got 4 solution transfer products with XFuse. There's actually a 5th one. There's a metabolic energizer tablet that burns fat into energy as well, and it's got clinical studies that show a 14% in the body's cholesterol, bad cholesterol, being reduced. So that's pretty powerful too, but it's kind of linked in there with Shapeway. So you look at these 4 transfer products, and you look at what they are as an opportunity for you, let me explain to you what 7 Plus did for me. In 79 days on this product, my cholesterol was 586 down to 127. Rheumatoid arthritis, the swelling went down by 80%. So did the pain levels. My sleep at night went from 1 to 2 hours back to 8. It transformed my life, folks. That's what these products do. They bring people solutions and make you money. Think about what I'm saying. Now let's talk about the pay, because the pay is really important. Whoops, I'm not done with the products yet. One thing nice about this, you find one person that likes all 4 products and they want to take them every month. That's great. You find 4 people that want to use these products, and yours becomes free for the life of that account, whether you're a business builder or whether you're a consumer. Think about what that means. How much can you save on a grocery bill now? That's powerful, folks. You got the ability to get these products free. Let's look at the pay plan. Monthly residuals and up to 7 ways a week with the highest consumable product pay plan in the entire industry. Now, why health and wellness? Think about technology and educational products. The market changes. Habits change as time takes its toll. What's hot today is obsolete tomorrow. If it's your income at stake, people always need to be healthy. People always need to save money. And you deserve to be healthy enough to stick around for your children for years and years to come, don't you? Let's take a look at the pay. We got the highest paying pay plan in the whole industry for consumable products. What about the work to earn the money? Everybody wants to hide that, and I'm here to tell you there's no such thing as a business that starts for free, operates monthly for free, and pays you thousands and millions of dollars in profit. There's a sucker born every minute, folks. And those suckers are the ones that get suckered because they want something for nothing, and it never happens. They spend money and money and money, and they never make any. So understand the basics of business building. You've got to be able to spend money to start a business, have money monthly to operate a business, and with XFuse, the top high-dollar, million-dollar earners, we're talking about an investment less than $2,000 for the highest pack to get started. We're talking about operating expenses under $400 a month, and what are you bringing in? Over $10,000 up to $50,000 a week. That's our track record, folks. How about you? Think about what I'm saying here. Let's look at the work habits. What are you going to do? Everybody understands that to create success in this market, look at Eric Worre, the most popular success trainer, says it takes 90 days to lay in the foundation. Are you ready to roll up your sleeves and do your dirty 30? That's what this work habit's all about. In your first 45 days, you're going to present a solution to 30 problems that you found in a conversation, whether it be in person, over the phone, or on the internet. When they see this opportunity properly, by properly exposing it, you've completed your mission. You got 45 days to do it, and you're going to get your dirty 30 in. Why 45 days? Well, I don't work 7 days a week. I give God 1 day, and I enjoy my family with the other. So I like to work 5 days a week. What's going to happen? You're going to get 5 people out of that 30 that are committed to doing their dirty 30. 25 of them told you were nuts. Maybe a couple of them become customers. Let's take a look at your second 45 days. You're going to go do your dirty 30 again, rolling up them sleeves, and you're going to bring in a total of 10 between last time and this time. You got 5 of them from last time that went out and got 5 each, so that brings you 25. So at the end of 90 days, you've laid in your foundation doing your dirty 30. What's it take to do a presentation? A little less than a half an hour? You're going to do that once a day, 30 times? You could do it in 30 days, folks. It's not a huge time commitment to create success. It's all about duplication and multiplication of the right efforts in the right place. It makes millionaires every single month in this industry. So let's take a look. Your foundation's all laid in. Now where are you after you've laid in your foundation? You got 15 personally enrolled people going out to do their dirty 30. You got 10 of them from last month that are going out to do their dirty 30. You got 10 of them getting 5, that's 50. You got 25 of them from last month went out and did their dirty 30, got 5. That brings in a total of 125. When you combine the two, you got a group of 175 people. Now, what did I show you? 4 consumable products at $10 a piece, residual income, and that's only part of the pay plan. So if you look at $10, that's $17.50 a month in residual income, and that's just one of the pay things. What it take you about an hour a day, consistently, 5 days a week, for 90 days to lay in that foundation. That's more money than 80% of the population gets that are Social Security retired over 65. Think about what I'm saying, folks. Opportunity is here. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? The one thing that the $1 million earners all have in common is the ability to recognize opportunity and pounce on it now while the going is good. When you look at where this company is positioned, 7 years debt-free global with the 4 most sought-after solutions in health and wellness, folks, it's a beautiful spot at the beginning of hyper-momentum growth. We're going to go from 10% market domination to 80% market domination. We're projected to hit over $50 million a month in just the next 18 to 20 months. So you're one of the first people in the country to even hear about us. I'm your coach. I normally get $97 an hour to be a business coach, to help people. I love this company and the mission behind it so much. You get on my team, I give you that coaching for free. If you're part of this company and you're not on my team, that coaching is free. Love leads the way. Life is love in full example, folks. If you like the information you've heard here today, you see a solution, you can take some action with it. My name is Earl Teets from Troy, Montana. It's a pleasure to share this information with you. I look forward to meeting you in person, online, over the phone, or at one of our events. Grab opportunity and run with it. Now's the time, and you deserve success, folks. God bless you. Thank you for joining us today.